Twin Cities Adventures here with our Instant Pot Cheesecake playlist. And in today's video, by request, I'm gonna make a Girl Scout cookie cheesecake. This flavored Girl Scout cookie is the Toast-Yay French toast flavored cookies. Okay, first we're gonna build the crust, so you need your Fat Daddy-O cheesecake pan. This is a 6x3. You can use a 7x3 if you want a shorter, wider one, but this one makes a really pretty cheesecake for the video. So there's a link in the description below the video where you can buy the cheesecake pan. So this has a removable bottom. What you do is take a piece of parchment paper, you put it on top of the removable bottom, you put that in the cheesecake pan, you take some spray pan. Okay, and then we're gonna set that aside for now. Now you're gonna take your little mini food processor, you're gonna open one box of Girl Scout cookies, and you're gonna put these in. Okay, so this mini food processor holds a whole case minus one for me to eat, and one for the cameraman. Now we'll give that a grind. Okay, see that nice ground up look there? Now you're going to want to dump that in a bowl. You're going to want to add 3 tablespoons of melted butter and a pinch of salt. Give that a mix. Now we're going to pour that into the bottom of our cheesecake pan. Spread that around. Take a drinking glass and you're just going to give that a press. Now pop that in the freezer real quick while you mix up the cheesecake batter. Okay, and now in one large bowl, you're gonna take 16 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. And I find it best to nuke that for about 10-15 seconds at least to soften it up a little more. If it comes straight out of the fridge, nuke it for a minute. To that, we're gonna add 2 eggs, 2/3 cup of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, that'll make it nice and creamy, 1 pinch of salt, 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1/4 cup of white flour, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I'm gonna aggressively mix that all up in the bowl. Do not use a hand mixer because you could overbeat it and it could expand in the cheesecake pan. There we have it. Okay, now pull your cheesecake pan with the crust out of the freezer. Now that's set nice and firm. I like to do that so the cheesecake batter doesn't seep through it when I put it in the Instant Pot. Now what I'm going to do is take about half of the batter and pour that on top. Give that a nice pat. And now we're going to set that aside just for a second. Now we're going to take another box of Toast-Yay French toast cookies. I'm gonna put 7 of them in there. Give that a grind. Now these ones I just made almost as soft as the bottom one. Little bit of chunk left in there. Just pour that over the top. Now we'll add the other half of our cheesecake batter to the top. And then we'll take our fork and just smooth that around. Then we'll give that a little smack. Now it's ready for the Instant Pot. Okay, first up, this is the Instant Pot 6-quart duo. And you put 1 cup of water in there. Okay, that way your cheesecake will steam or pressure cook. And then this is the trivet that comes with the 6-quart duo. So I'm gonna put my cheesecake on top. Notice there's about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of room for expansion if it does. And we do not believe in covering that with tin foil. I like how it cooks better without tin foil. So I'll take this, lower it into the Instant Pot, put the lid on, put that into seal position. Now let's come down here and program that together. You want to go pressure cook, keep warm off. That's on normal and high pressure. And then I'm going to do 30 minutes And there we have it. So that'll build pressure, and that will steam or pressure cook that for 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes is up. Now, do not break the seal. We're gonna do a natural pressure release for 10 minutes. But in the meantime, I'm gonna unplug the Instant Pot. So I'll set the timer for 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes is up and the pin is still up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna break the seal until you see the pin drop. Boop, there it goes. Now you can open this up. Lift that up, bring it over here. And there is our cheesecake. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull this up and out, set it down right here. And then I'll take a paper towel and just blot a little bit of water that's around the edges. Takes about 10 seconds to do that. And then we'll just let that chill out for just a second on the countertop. Okay, that's been a few minutes. I just let that cool off a little bit, and now we're gonna make the topping. So right here we have 1/3 cup of sour cream. And then you're gonna add 2 teaspoons of white sugar. Give that a nice mix with the little mixer here. Now we're gonna pour that over the top. Now you're gonna take this and you're just gonna, and then we'll put that back on the trivet. And now we're gonna put this in the refrigerator. And you know my rules, good, better, best. Good is 4 hours, better is 8 hours, and best is overnight. Always put your cheesecakes in the refrigerator overnight. Okay, it's the next morning, so let's pull the cheesecake out of the fridge. There we go, nice and firmly set. Let's go pick some fresh raspberries growing in our pots out of the front yard now. Okay, here's some here. And we got some more fresh ones growing here. Look at that.
Nice fresh raspberries.
Now we have to take the cheesecake out of the pan. So the first thing you need is your Star Wars coffee mug. And you're just gonna give this a tap. Okay. And now we have to get the parchment paper and the little thing off. I'll just put that right on this nice plate. Okay, now we're gonna just sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top. And now some fresh picked raspberries from our front yard. Okay, let's
That looks delicious.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first taste test goes to Samuel.
Let's try this. It definitely tastes like Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah? Okay, here goes Girl Scout cookie cheesecake. Delicious. Well, thanks for watching. That was a fun cheesecake. And if you're wondering how you make the cheesecake without an Instant Pot, I'll add a link on the side of the screen of how you can do a bain-marie technique in the oven. Thanks for watching. Twin Cities Adventures, out.